A broken clock strikes twice a day, and I'm going to shout this from the rooftop so you guys can hear me. The best way to break a reading slump is to switch convention. I read Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion, and the best way I can describe it is like Frankenstein meets Pretty Woman, but for literary buffs. This play focuses on a phoneticist by the name of Henry Higgins, who works alongside of this translator. Now, Henry Higgins is a class act phoneticist. He can quite literally pick up on anyone's dialect to be able to pinpoint their country of origin to the street they lived on. Together, they believe that they can bring this English Cockney flower girl to a duchess. And she does play into their hand. She's essentially convinced, with a little bit of gaslighting, that she could be something more than a flower girl, part of the upper echelon, the upper class of the British society. The first part of the plan is to teach Liza, so really to use the environment to her advantage in order for her to properly speak amongst the general population. Secondly, bring her to a various amount of parties and see how she does. And this type of behavior is incredibly degrading to Liza, but she doesn't necessarily recognize it as of yet. And without giving away too many spoilers, that's essentially the setup to the play. It's a sculptor who falls in love with their creation. And obviously there's some problematic things in here. I would almost categorize it as like grooming or using the environment to manipulate someone. You can start to build upon these themes of self-identity and construction and what it means to be a woman among the patriarchy. These characters are witty. The way they intersect with one another is really fascinating. I caught myself laughing out loud in such a short read too. I mean, this is just a little over 100 pages. So you can see that the author really put intent behind the dialogue. I'm going to take the populist take here because I think this one got like 3 3/4 stars. I put it at 4.25 stars. I thought it was great. The characters were fantastic. It was witty. I think the only thing that would make it a higher rating for me is if I was able to see the play in person. And just some unsolicited advice as I close out the review for Pygmalion. Whether you're looking to break a slump or to find yourself outside of your preferred genre, I would encourage you to lean into that unconventionality. Grab a classic or a play or a book of poetry. I think you'll really surprise yourself with the outcome. Catch you on the flip. Just an awful dad joke.